Up today's 1st of July, Crazii revision with KEL review of the 30th June market. So let's just see what you could have done for yourself for yesterday's market. So we're covering both the Dow and the gold market there. So let's start with gold first. Okay, so let's look at gold as of this on yesterday. Okay, the opening price. The opening price is 3273 in the opening price, and the pivot one itself is at 3274. So it's very clear once the market goes above OP and above pivot one, it's a classic buy signal, yeah, definitely for sure. So again, same thing, many people have to ask, but then the KSI is red, the KCX is blue, so should we buy? The answer is yes. But if the market stays below OP first, right, and goes down, definitely it's a sell, yeah, because of the KSI and the KCX. So I repeat, when the market is below OP and the KSI is red, KCX is blue, yes, just sell as per normal. And in this case, it happened to trigger the pivot one, it's even stronger signal. But remember, if the market rebound and goes above the pivot, above OP and the pivot one, it's definitely a buy because by the default of OP rule, it's a buy. Just that it may not have the blessing of the two indicators, but because of the pivot one, it may find strength because above OP, above pivot one is a classic buy signal. It's a very strong buy signal in our system itself. We're all clear? Press number 3 right now. Okay, then the next thing is this. If you notice, right, if the market goes above OP, right, the nearest TP level, can you see on screen? That means that if you're watching here the market like that, right, you're watching upwards, right, the only nearest level you can see is MLP, which is 3301. So when the opening price was 3273 in the morning, and then it went down to the low of 3248, down by $20. Then after it rebounded to OP, right? Then someone asked me, Kel, do you think that the market can go to MLP? I say, I don't know, but then based on what I'm seeing right now, if the market has nowhere to go, the first target line that can see that is in front of us is definitely the MLP. So that's why I say that if you don't mind trying, just put MLP lah. Whether it hit or not hit it's okay. It's free, right? You don't need to pay a single cost for putting yourself in MLP. So the student said, but Kel, is like too far away, right? Is it like too much, asking for too much? I say that look, if you want to follow the system, you just have to follow it all the way. Right? Don't need to go and second guess the market because if you second guess, then it's pointless. So I repeat, above OP, above pivot one, definitely it's a classic buy signal. Then look out for any nearest KCB or the nearest, moving averages or this MLP for this one here, and that's good enough. All right, so that's how we run this thing here itself, right? You have to follow the rules so that you can actually make money from the market, yeah? And it's been proven. All right, so let's take a look at what happened to gold yesterday. Let's take a look. So gold really was below pivot one, below OP, right? Sell. So you went to KTR -1, done. Then you come to KTR -2, miss it by a fraction, okay? And then recovered. And then when all happened itself, the market slowly went back up, staggered around here, and then we have a breakout here and it pulls back again, but with the 4 diamond available for you. So by right itself, right, you should just put a line at the closing price, and this is what you get. And you can see instantly the market had to go higher, all right, and the price went up. So make some profit along the way. Then after that, the market stays above the OP, a new set of diamond appear, you just draw the line again, and again you can see the market just superly went up, right? But when you come to this point itself, you also notice that the market also cannot go above KTR +2. Okay, so that is where we watch for a while. And then after that, you notice that the diamond here, draw it. Now remember, you have the market above OP, above pivot one, but the KSI is red, KSI is blue. So if you really want to sell the market, then you sell here itself. Okay, if you really want to sell. Now, for those who want to buy, you cannot be buying because there's no buy signal over here. All right, there's no buy signal over here. Then, of course, the market had to come down, and then that's why you take a first profit. And then again, it tries again. It went out a little bit, but it fell again, coming down. So at this junction here, some people say, okay, Kel, I have enough of the buying. I think I'm sick of tired of it. So I keep on buying, I keep on losing, so I don't buy anymore. Okay, that's very normal. But look at this diamond here itself, everybody. So this is the diamond can come out very late, right? There's no way you can manipulate the market so late. But then if based on our rule is to put a line at the closing price, and then you see the interesting thing happen. Oh my goodness. Look at it, guys. Look at the way the market stopped down there itself. Look at the way the market stops here or stops here, and then after that, the market finds strength to push up all the way. Okay, so the thing is this drawing that line is very critical, very important because you want to draw it so that you can know where to support the market coming forward. And if the market keep on touching it itself, right? I mean, this line is very powerful, so it's a matter of choice whether it's going to be buying or to be selling. All right, in this case, so they are buyers because of they are above OP and pivot one, even though it's one moment of the action here. Okay, all clear? If all clear, press number 4 right now. Okay, thank you. I have a very late night last night. Yeah, very tired up because I've been using a lot of brain cells for the business and also the app indicators. Oh gosh, really very tiring probably. Okay, next market, that is the Dow Jones. So the Dow Jones continue to go higher despite that is quite high now, and despite that, it's the boys have been selling recently. So to him, it's that to a lot of people say, okay, KSI is rate, I should be selling, right? I say again, don't sell until the market gives you a signal. And what are they? Number one, hit a very strong resistance. Number two, the market goes below OP. In this case, it's very, very important. So let's take a look right now on the market here. Okay, so the opening price is 43944. The pivot 2 is 43934. So if the market stays above OP, it will definitely be a buy. And truth be told, the market opens immediately, bang, it went all the way up. Then after that, he pulls back again with a diamond 4. So what you do, find the closing price and draw. And you can see that again, movement come in. Then after that, we can see the same thing repeating. That market goes sideways for quite a while, nothing there. And then we draw we put it in, you can see that this is where the 4 diamonds and the market just couldn't go above it until it comes here. And as the boys started coming together at the same time, and that's where the exposure come in, and then KTR plus 1 was given, yeah? So that is how things work over here. Okay. Then after that, the market had to pull back. Yeah, market pull back. So while pulling back itself, right, you can see that if you use the same 4 diamonds to trade, you can almost be sure that, you know, that the market keep on coming down, right? But the main thing is this, after that, the market had to stabilize again, and this time around we see the same type of support in the market, and that's why the market went up. Okay. Later on in the night, there was some basic movement and down, and then of course after we heard the news that the market want to take some profit. It came all the way down to here, and then the diamond appear again, and this is where you go in to buy, and you get yourself into this. So you can see, guys, that it's very important. If there's no diamond, just leave it alone. Find for those who have diamonds to trade. And if the market is really very bullish, you can see what the often happen is that on days like this, whereby you can see that the market purposely tap the pivot, right, and go up, right? So that means that the high chance the market is going to buy up instead, yeah. And truth be told, the market really buy up towards the end. For those who I promise that you can see the profits all given to you later on through all the highs of the previous cycle. Okay, so that will be the Dow Jones for now. The crude oil has been very sideways. Same thing for the last few days. Crude oil has been sideways, but that doesn't mean the KSI is wrong. That means that they're still selling the market, just that the seller is not as strong as before, and the buyer is trying to accumulate, if I see that correctly. So I still believe that after a while later, the crude oil will go up back to this number and maybe even more. Okay, on this, the market may really goes up across the KCB. If it does that, then the upside can be as high as here itself at 77 to $78 here. Okay, so that is the crude oil, and you can see that the boys are so relentless on the selling. So again, this is the one that holds the market down, but you can see that the market just refuses to go down with the KSI and the boys selling. So usually, based on my personal experience, this could be a very strong buy signal. Yeah, I repeat, a strong buy signal. It will not happen tomorrow, like maybe happen a few weeks later, but at least I'm informed now what to do with the crude oil market. And you can see that the movement is quite generic. Same thing. Okay, the market came down, we draw, market go up, we buy. Okay, so it's very good. Then after that, the market keep on moving higher, so we decided that it's time to go in. Then after that, you notice that the site is at this. Okay, now what I'm trying to draw here itself is to tell you that here the diamonds are all rising, so that's why the market buying momentum is there. But until here, the buying momentum stopped because the market reversed, right? So that is whereby you can see the market start to pull down instead, yeah? So when the market is rising, if the diamond line is moving up, it's still very bullish. But when you see something like this, whereby the market tried to go up, but then real intention to sell, and then you notice the diamond gets lowered, you should know that the market may be going to some profit taking mode itself. Yeah, so that's very, very important. Yeah. Okay, guys, so that will be all for today's revision. Today is Tuesday. Most likely we'll have the Super Tuesday revision. I'll let you know later on because this afternoon I got a bit of things to do. Yeah. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you. See you guys online and wish you all the best for your trading. Bye bye.